as usual. If you have yoga blocks, that's awesome. If not, and you know that you might be a little bit tight in the back of the legs and the hamstrings, then go ahead and just grab a block to help support yourself. And then go ahead and make your way onto your back. You can just take a moment to bring your feet about mats width apart and then just sway your knees, windshield them left to right, right to left. And then the next time you come through center, you're going to pause, shift your hips to the left, and then just allow the knees to cascade to the right, maintaining mats width apart in between the feet so that we can have just a nice, gentle spinal twist, but nothing too aggressive this early in practice. And you can keep your gaze centered towards the ceiling. You can look to your right thumb or your left thumb, whatever would feel nice right now on the neck. Just start to deepen and lengthen your breath. And either keep your feet where they are, or if it would feel nice, to bring the right foot on the outside of the left knee just to provide a little more traction to the outside of the left thigh. You can do that as well. And just breathe. Allow the face to soften. The eyes to soften as you gently close your eyelids. And bring awareness into the breath as you bring the knees back up to center, but check it out. I'm going to bring my left knee up and then the right ankle just comes with it. So now I'm in a figure four. And in my figure four, I can just keep my left foot planted, or I can bring it a little bit closer. I can take my two hands and then cup gently behind the left hamstring with them, or in front of the left shin, and perhaps use the right elbow to gently traction out the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Find mats width apart with your feet. And then once again, just take a moment to windshield your knees left to right, right to left. Pause in the center, move the hips out to the right slightly as the knees cascade to the left. Perhaps you open up your arms. And then play once again with the gaze to find that nice place for your neck where you want to settle down for a little bit. And keep on breathing right here. And then go ahead and bring the knees up. If you cross the left ankle and the right knee, bring that with you. Otherwise, go ahead and make that figure four now. And either keep the right foot planted where it is or draw it closer to your bum, or Use your hands to cup in front of the right hamstring or right shin. Perhaps using that left elbow to traction out the left thigh very gently. And start to slowly release. One final time, feet mats width apart. Windshield wipe the knees. And then go ahead and draw both knees into your torso, then to the outside of the torso as you find happy baby. Hands grab the outside edges of the feet and either stay in symmetrical happy baby or perhaps one leg extends and then the other extends. The knees come to your chest, give yourself a squeeze, chin to knees, then find a couple of little rocks before coming all the way up into a seat. Great, so in your seat, you'll extend that left leg up, out, and then right knee is gonna be up. And then right hand can just go by right hip as you inhale the left arm up. And then exhale, go ahead and twist to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Allow the right knee to cascade to the right as you open up the left leg slightly. And then just go ahead and find a little bit of a side bend to the left. Perhaps the left hand comes towards the left foot and clasp it, maybe not. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale brings you up, and then just go ahead and switch legs. Left knee comes up into a bend, extend the right leg, left hand by left hip, inhale the right arm up, and exhale, twist to the left. Allow the shoulders to soften and the jaw to soften in the twist. Perhaps in the next breath, it just brings you into a little bit more of a twist on your inhale. And exhale, come through center. Allow that left knee to fall to the left. Open up the right leg slightly, and then go ahead and side bend to the right. Perhaps the hands touch the foot, perhaps not. Whatever feels nice right now, no need to be too aggressive. Breathe in. And exhale, come back into a seat. Cross the legs over. And then just find yourself in a tabletop, flat spine. Wrists stacked underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, neutralize the spine. And inhale, cow pose, broaden the chest, belly drops. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward. And exhale, cat pose. Go ahead and take a couple of rounds on your own. If you want to, you can bring little shifts into the shoulders and into the hips. You can make curves or barrel rolls with the spine. Just opening up the spine and mobilizing it, getting ready for some nice movement. And then once you're ready, the toes will tuck, and you'll find downward facing dog. In down dog, you can take a minute to pedal out the feet. And then once you're done, you find stillness, the right leg sweeps up. And then on the exhale, it comes to your chest, hover the foot, and then just shoot that right leg through to the left. Stay here, and then push the ground away, and you find down dog shape, but that right leg is coming to the left side of the mat underneath the left leg. I'm just finding a little bit of an IT band stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And right foot comes next to left and down dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, round it forward a bit. Make a nice cobra hood of the spine. Shoot that left leg through to the right, underneath the right leg. And then press the hips back for down dog shape. Energetically pressing the mat away, not just with your wrist, but with your finger mounds, grounding the finger mounds into the mat so we're not dumping too much weight into our wrists. Breathe here. And release. Left foot steps next to right. Pedal out the feet for a moment if that would feel nice. And then once you find stillness, right leg sweeps up. Inhale. And exhale, right foot to right thumb. Left knee touches down. Inhale, the arms up. Fingers touch, look up. And stay for the exhale, right hand fishes for the left wrist, lengthen on the inhale, and then on the exhale, side bend to the right. Stay for the inhale, and stay for the exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, hands frame the right foot. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, extend the right leg and fold. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot steps behind the right foot in your forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, round the spine up, arms sweep up. Exhale, baby back bends, elbows tee out. Inhale, the arms rise. And exhale, fold, tent the fingers. Left foot to the back of the mat, left knee touches down. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, twist to the right as you open up the arms. Right hand down and up, fingers touch as you bring yourself into your low lunge. And exhale, hands frame the right foot, tuck the left toes. Right foot steps in front of the left foot at the back of your mat. And then inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left foot next to left thumb, right knee touches down. Inhale, the arms sweep up, fingers touch, look up. And stay on the exhale as the left hand fishes for the right wrist. Inhale, lengthen the torso. And exhale, side bend to the left. Breathe here. And then lengthen once again, fingers touch, look up. Exhale, hands frame the left foot, tuck the right toes, right knee lifts. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten the left leg and fold. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, right foot behind left in your forward fold at the top of the mat. Squeeze those legs together as you round your way up, arms sweep up, fingers touch, look up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, lengthen, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Fingers tent, prepare, right foot to the back of the mat, right knee touches down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Prepare for that twist. Exhale, open to the left. Left hand down and up, fingers touch, look up. And exhale, hands frame the left foot, right toes tuck, left foot steps in front of the right in your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. A little faster now. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Left knee touches down. Inhale, low lunge, arm sweep up. And exhale, just point the fingers together and bring a little side bend to the right as you clasp your hands and point those pointer fingers up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hands frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, inhale. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot behind right and your forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, round the spine up, sweep it up, and exhale, just dive it arm down. Right, left foot to the back of the mat, left knee touches down. Inhale, the arms sweep up, and exhale, twist to the right. Right hand down and up, fingers touch, look up. And exhale, hands frame the right foot, left toes tuck, right foot in front of the left. This time, round it forward, find plank pose, but keep that left foot on top of the right. And we'll do 3 chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, forward, shift forward. Exhale, hinge the elbows, halfway push-up. Bring it on up, plank pose. And again, for 2. And final time, 3. And then press yourself back to downward facing dog. Left leg sweeps up, inhale. Exhale, left foot to left thumb, right knee touches down. Inhale, arms sweep up, clasp the hands, point the fingers to the ceiling. And exhale, side bend to the left. Lengthen and straighten, inhale. Exhale, hands frame the left foot, right toes tuck, right knee lifts, runner's lunge. And lengthen and fold. Bend into that left knee, inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, right foot behind left in your forward fold. Round it on up, squeeze those legs together, inhale. Exhale, fold it on down. Right foot to the back of the mat, right knee touches down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, the arms sweep up. And exhale, hands frame that left foot steps in front of the right, downward facing dog. Roll yourself on forward in your plank pose, and then create a triangle for diamond push-ups. So point your fingers together and thumbs together underneath you. Prepare for 3, hinge the elbows, and push up. For 2, engage the abdominals, and 1. Nice. And then hands plant underneath the shoulders. Press yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high to the sky. And exhale, right foot next to left at the back of the mat. Bring those feet to match width apart. Crawl the hands back a little bit. Ground that left hand into the mat as the right hand releases, comes across the midline and searches for the outside of your left leg or your left ankle as you twist to the left. You're searching to look at the ceiling underneath your left armpit. Breathe here. And release that right hand down. Left hand releases from the mat. Search for the outside of the right leg. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale, release that left hand down. Crawl the hands forward slightly. Bring the feet closer together. And prepare. Inhale, feet together. And bend at the knees. Exhale, step, step, or float to the top of the mat in your fold. Inhale, lengthen, hands of the shins are on the earth. And exhale, fold Uttanasana. Round the spine up. So arms sweep up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, the arms sweep up. And exhale, fold Uttanasana. Lengthen the spine, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step, step, or float to Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, forward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Prepare. Inhale, feet together and bend at the knees. Exhale, step, step, or float to the top of the mat in your fold. Inhale, lengthen Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rounds the spine up, arms sweep up, fingers touch, look up. And exhale, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands to the earth, step, step, or float, halfway push-up. Inhale, forward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Close the eyes, let the head be nice and heavy. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, feet together and bend at the knees. Exhale, feet to hands at the top of the mat, step, step, or float. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, round the spine up, arms sweep up, fingers touch, look up. And exhale, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Great. So let's go ahead and stay in Tadasana. And you can take a moment to see what's coming. We're going to go into tree pose, and then from tree pose into a standing forward fold together. We'll start with the right foot grounded down. Go ahead and find the 4 corners of your right foot. Ground it down as the left knee comes up. And then to the left. And breathe here. Sorry, I'm looking at 2 different computers and one is mirrored and one is not, so I'm trying to figure out my situation. Sorry, I said tree pose. So first I'm just distracted by the monitor. So go ahead and come to tree pose first. The foot can be above the knee joint, below the knee joint. The toes can be lightly touching the mat. Breathe here. And then start to just cross the ankle over the knee. And then find a gentle squat as you hinge the hips. Breathe here. We're going to do this again later. So for now, you can just hang out here. And then start to work your way up. Draw the knee in. And then set the foot down. Now other side. Ground the 4 corners of the feet into the mat. And then the other knee comes up. And then out. And then perhaps you use the hand to place the foot above or below the knee joint. Take a few moments to ground yourself, catch your breath from the flow. And then we can start to cross over that ankle, over the knee, hinge the hips, and find your standing balance pose, figure 4. Come on out, foot steps down, inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, fold, moving through vinyasa. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step, or float to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. And exhale, knee to chest. Then right foot steps next to right thumb, high lunge. Arms sweep up. And breathe here. Inhale, lengthen the torso. Listen, exhale, hinge the hips, fold, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms rise. Then one more time, hinge and sweep the arms back. Inhale, the arms rise. And exhale, hands frame the right foot steps in front of the left foot in your down dog. Inhale, roll the spine forward. Perhaps you take a chaturanga push-up. Press yourself back to plank. And then find downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. And then draw the left knee in, left foot next to left thumb. High lunge. Sweep the arms up. Get nice and grounded at the feet. Breathe here, inhale. And twice we hinge the hips and sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands frame the left foot. Left foot steps in front of right foot in your down dog. Stay here or round it on forward. Take a halfway push-up. Press yourself back to plank. And then find downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right foot next to right thumb. High lunge, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge the hips, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms rise, and this time on the exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior variation, extend that right leg, fingers touch, look up. And exhale, bend into the knee, warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior variation. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands windmill down to frame that right foot. Right foot steps in front of the left foot. And then listen. Go ahead, shift yourself forward into your plank pose. Weight comes into the right hand, pivot onto the right foot, and then perhaps you find side plank on the right side. Perhaps the left foot lifts off of the right. Inhale. And then exhale, left hand to the mat. Press yourself back to down dog. You're still on your right foot. Sweep that left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee to chest. Left foot steps to the left thumb. Inhale, the arms rise, high lunge. Exhale, hinge the hips, sweep the arms back, fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior variation. Straighten the left leg, fingers touch, look up. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior variation. Exhale, warrior 2. As we inhale, we reverse the warrior. And exhale, hands windmill down to frame that left foot. Left foot steps in front of right foot. And down dog. Inhale moves you forward to find plank pose. Engage the abdominals. as you ground the left hand to the mat, pivot onto the left foot, and find side plank. You can always modify your side plank by putting that left knee to the mat. And then we come back to down dog. Sweep the right leg up high to the sky. And then draw right knee to chest. High lunge, arms sweep up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Coming to warrior three. Hinge the hips forward. Lift the left foot off of the mat. See if you can catch a little bit of air. Level off the hips. Rotate the left toes to face the mat as if you wanted to make a footprint in the back wall. And then start to come down, bend into that right knee. Inhale, the arms sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Just one time, flying warrior variation, inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, side angle pose. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Prepare. Inhale brings you up to warrior two. Reverse it. And exhale, hands windmill down to frame that right foot, but hold here for a moment. Lean forward, kick that left leg up, and fold over the right leg for standing split. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Now stay where you are on the right foot, but the left knee draws into the chest, and this is where it gets tricky. We're going to make the torso rise, but try to bring that left knee with it. And if you need to step down for a moment with the left foot, that's completely fine. And then we're going to cross that left knee over the right knee and hinge the hips so that we're an eagle arm bind with the legs. And then draw the right forearm in front of you, draw the left forearm in front of you, and you're going to either give yourself a hug with the left arm over the right, under the right, or you're going to bind the hands. Inhale. And exhale. Start to release the bind of the hands. Hands will come to frame that right foot. Left foot comes forward and then back. And then you step the right foot in front of the left foot for downward facing dog. Breathe here for a moment. Same thing, other side. Inhale that left leg back. And draw the left knee to the chest. Left foot steps next to the left thumb. Inhale, high lunge, arms sweep up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Prepare for warrior three. Start to hinge the hips forward, find a gaze point. And then draw that right foot up, 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 until you find a little bit of flank here in your warrior. Hips level. Breathe. And then with as much control as possible, bring a micro bend in that left knee and start to set right foot down. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flying warrior variation. Straighten the left leg, fingers touch look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, side angle pose, left forearm to left knee. Extend that right leg up over right arm up over your ear. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And the exhale, the power on the legs. Come through warrior two, reverse the warrior. And then hands windmill down to frame the left foot. Right foot takes off as you hinge over that left leg for standing split. Breathe here, let the head be nice and heavy. And now you know what's coming. So make sure that the four corners of the left foot are grounded in the mat. As you start to bring the knee to the chest, and then think about coming up and bringing the right knee with you. Perhaps you wobble, perhaps you need to set the right foot down momentarily. And then right knee over left. Hinge the hips and sink down a little bit. Left forearm forward. And then right arm comes underneath the left to give yourself a hug. Or perhaps you bind the hands, drawing the forearms away from the face. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Start to unwind. Hinge down. Hands frame the left foot. Step that right leg back. Left foot comes in front of the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high to the sky. Open up the right hip, bend to the right knee. And then set right foot next to the left. Inhale, left leg high to the sky, bend to the left knee. Open up the left hip. And then set the left foot next to the right. Knees touch down. Child's pose. And just take a few moments in your child's pose. Your knees can be together, your knees can be apart in a wide-legged child's pose. Whatever would feel nice for you to catch your breath. And then either stay in center or start to crawl your hands over to the right corner of the mat. Draw the left hip in so that you can lengthen out the left side torso as much as possible. Let the head be nice and heavy, and breathe. And then the hands come through center, then out to the left. Hands come to center. Press yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high to the sky. And exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. And right knee, left elbow, hover the foot. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. And then exhale, right foot next to right thumb. Great, coming to a quad stretch. The hands can just drape over that right knee for stability. And you have a couple of options here. So you can either press that left hip towards the mat and just stay here. Or you can back it up a little bit. If you want to go for a quad stretch, using left hand to come to left ankle. And just finding the stretch here. You can always tent the fingertips over the toes to draw the heel or the heel closer to the hip. And perhaps the right arm comes forward and up. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and release. Left hand comes forward and to the left. And then allow your weight to kind of dump into that left shoulder. The left shoulder will hike up. Perhaps the right foot will move a little bit to the right. And then we search for our left ankle with our right foot. Lounge lunge with a quad stretch. Either stay here, or if you can't reach for the ankle at all, that's completely fine. It's better to not just be like this where the hand's just reaching, but it's not actually making contact. So if that's the case for you, the right hand can just drape over the right knee, and you can just enjoy this pose. Otherwise, you're here, or if you have the flexibility, the right foot can always find the crook of the right elbow as the right hand searches for the right hip crease. And release whatever you have. Right hand to the mat. Press yourself back to down dog. Left leg sweeps up as you breathe in. And as you release the breath, left knee to chest, left foot to left thumb. And we find that first quad stretch once again. Come up first, and then assess whether you're going to be here, or if you're going to back it up a little bit, and then find that right ankle with the right hand. And then notice where your balance is. Either keep your left hand on the knee for stability, or perhaps that left arm will sweep up. And go ahead and release whatever you have. Right hand forward and to the right. And toe heel that left foot out to the left slightly. Go ahead and dump a little bit of weight into that right shoulder as you search for the right ankle or foot with your left hand. Either here, or we're just hanging out here, or perhaps you're drawing the heel further in. Perhaps you close your eyes. Just breathe here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Last part of the standing sequence, press yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg up. And exhale, right knee to right elbow, hover the foot. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left, elbow hover. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. And right foot to right thumb, high lunge. Arms sweep up. And for the final time, we'll hinge the hips and fold, arms sweep back. Inhale, the arms sweep up. And then hands come to heart center. Prepare for warrior 3. Hinge the hips forward. Perhaps you find a little bit of lift off. Focus, find a focal point. Breathe in. And breathe out. Left foot touches down, arms sweep up. Inhale. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Prepare for Trikonasana. Come up, arms spread out like wings. And then hinge the hips, reach forward. And then right hand comes to the right shin. Left arm extends up. And then perhaps the right hand stays by the shin. Perhaps you use your prop. Or the right hand comes on the outside or inside part of the foot, next to the foot. You can play with the gaze, try to create space between the jaw and the shoulder so that you're not super hunched, but you're lengthened. And then perhaps the left hand comes to left hip, or you keep it lifted to prepare for half moon. Bring a micro bend into that right knee as the right hand comes forward and to the right. Perhaps you move your prop forward and to the right as well for support. Breathe here. The gaze can be down. It can be towards me. It can be up. And then the left hand comes to frame the right foot. You keep that left leg lifted, level off the hips, and fold. Head is nice and heavy. And prepare. We're going to do the same transition again. Left knee comes to the chest first. Round the corners of the right foot into the mat as the torso rises and the left knee comes with it. But then instead, left ankle on top of right knee, and find figure four. And this time the hands can be prayed as you take a seat, kind of like chair pose, or the hands can pass the left shin all together and you fold. Head is nice and heavy here. Inhale. And exhale. And tent the fingers to the mat. Left foot comes forward and then shoots back, bend to that right knee, and then left hand grounds down, pivot onto the left foot, and find side plank again. The right foot can hover above the left foot, or they can stack, or the right foot can come behind the left leg, and you find rock star. And if you're a rock star, come back to side plank. And listen, right hand comes to the mat, then right knee to right elbow, prepare, and then left knee down, right toe heel that right foot to the left, and find pigeon setup. And we're just going to be here for a moment. So go ahead, if you want to use your props, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to cue you to find the quad stretch. So right hand will be in the center, and the left hand will once again reach back for that left ankle. This time we're going to actively kick that left foot back, but then square off the left shoulder to center to the front of the mat. So as a byproduct, we're just opening up the shoulders a little bit. Kick that left leg actively back. And then release hands to the mat. And then tuck the left toes, bring yourself to down dog with the right foot in front of the left. Left leg high to the sky. And then left knee to left elbow, hover. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, draw it in into the right. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale, sweep it back. And exhale, left foot to left thumb, high lunge. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, fold, shoot the arms back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Prepare for warrior three. Hinge it on forward. And then right foot, find some lift off, level off those hips. Flex that right foot. Breathe in. And breathe out, right foot to the mat, arms sweep up. And exhale, warrior two, open. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in and reverse the warrior. Breathe out, straighten that left leg to set up for Trikonasana. Torso rises, arms spread out. Hinge those hips forward, and the left hand finds left shin. Play with whatever placement of the hand you did with the last time. So it can be on the shin, the outside, or the inside of the left foot. You already know where we're going, half moon. So bring your mind's eye, either prepare, and either right hand to right hip, or keep it extended as the left hand comes forward and to the left. We open up the hip, flex the right foot. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And fold over the left leg. On the exhale, right hand comes to the mat. Head is heavy. Breathe. So you know what's coming. Right knee draws towards the chest. And once you have your grounding in your left foot, it helps press you up to stand. Bring that right knee with you. And then right ankle over left knee. Sit down into a standing figure four. Either hands can be prayed, or they can come to your prop or to the mat as you fold over. And then go ahead and release that right foot, shoot it on back, ground the right hand into the mat, pivot onto the right foot, and then find side plank. The feet stacked, feet apart, or left foot behind right leg for a rock star. Plug in the right shoulder, inhale. And exhale, left hand to the mat. Left knee comes to left elbow. Step that left foot next to the left thumb. Right knee touches down. And toe heel that left foot to the right to prepare for half pigeon with the quad stretch. Left hand down in the center of the mat. And right hand searches for the right ankle. Once again, we're kicking back actively into the right hand as we square off the shoulders to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release. And just go ahead and make your way onto your belly. So just like we're actively kicking back into our hands, we're going to do the same thing with bow pose. So you have a couple of options here. If you know that bow pose is a little bit too much for you, then I'm going to have you stay in Shalabhasana. So we'll all start in Shalabhasana, and then you can do another Shalabhasana, or you can go to bow pose. So for Shalabhasana, extend the arms back. And then on your inhale, the shoulders lift, chest lifts. The hands lift off the mat, the feet, the kneecaps. You lengthen the back of your neck. Perhaps the hands clasp, and you draw the hands back as you straighten the arms. Inhale. And exhale, release, come onto your right cheek. Go ahead and swivel out your hips a little bit. Just bring them left to right, right to left. See how you feel and either do that again or heels will come up. And then you're gonna go ahead and search for the outside or inside of the ankles to set up bow pose, or just do what we just did. So wherever you are, inhale, chest broadens, feet lift, kneecaps lift, kick actively back with both feet into your hands. Breathe here, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, release everything, left cheek to the neck. Shake the hips a little bit side to side, and then roll over onto your back. So from our backs, we're just gonna end where we started. Left foot plants with the bend in the left knee. Right ankle crosses over left knee. Then go ahead, use your hands to draw the unit into the chest. You can always keep the left foot planted. Otherwise, hands come behind the high hamstring or in front of the shin. Breathe here, either stay here, or perhaps you cradle the right foot and the right knee. Perhaps that left leg extends forward. You can either even sway it a little bit from side to side. And release, switch. We'll first start with the right foot, grounded, bend to the right knee, left ankle crosses over the right knee, and then find whatever shape you did on the first side on the second. If you did so, then the crook of the right elbow can come to the sole of the left foot. Then you start to cradle that left knee, that left foot. Perhaps the right leg extends forward. And release. You can take last pose, whatever that is for you. Perhaps you would like to go into a plow. Or perhaps a happy baby. Draw the knees to the outside of the torso. Hands to outside edges of the feet. And when you're ready, the legs will extend forward. The arms by the torso. You relax completely into the pose, preparing for Shavasana. You can also take a seated meditation if you would like. Wherever you are, together we'll close the eyes, start to soften the gaze, the jaw. And together, inhale from low belly through mid belly. Lungs fill up completely, hold at the top. And exhale. Again, inhale, fill up the lungs completely, hold. And exhale, Shavasana. Start to bring awareness into the fingers, into the toes. To make tiny circles in the ankles and the wrists. And the inhale, the arms sweep up and behind you, lengthen out completely, fill up the lungs, and exhale. One foot at a time, steps to the mat with a bend in the knees. Hips shift to the left, inhale. And knees cascade to the right, exhale. Left arm drapes over the torso, and the left hand grounds into the mat to press yourself up to a seated pose. Then your hands can be on your shins or your knees. Hands can be over your heart or paired with the thumbs touching in between your eyes. Together, we inhale, fill up the lungs completely, hold the breath, and exhale. Again, inhale, fill up the lungs all the way, hold at the top, relax the face. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold. Namaste. Cool. Thank you so much. That was fun. Nice hip openers to hopefully undo some of the work that sitting so much has been doing, at least for me, and taking a toll on my low back especially. So hopefully that is helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to just go get Hudson in a second.